for another Lakers cookery video. This week I've chosen some barbecue recipes. So despite our mixed weather in Ireland, we all love a good barbecue, even if we have to cook it indoors sometimes. Today we're going to make barbecue chicken drumsticks, and we're going to do a side of baby potato salad with bacon. And if you want to make a mixed green salad or some green vegetables to go along with this, you'll have a full meal. So the first thing I want to do is to make my marinade for the chicken. And it's really just a case of combining all the ingredients. That's our water. This is apple cider vinegar, or you can use white wine vinegar. We have some Worcester sauce, brown sugar. This is some mustard powder. This is ordinary tomato ketchup, so it makes it a very easy recipe. And I have a teaspoon of salt. I have a little bit of softened butter. This mightn't mix in totally, but it's fine the way it goes. And then finally, optional bit of chili. I have about a half a teaspoon here. You can ramp it up if you like it hotter, or leave it out. The mustard will give you a little bit of heat anyway. And in it goes. And I'm just going to mix these all together. Once everything is combined, that's basically your marinade. Like I said, the butter won't break down at this stage, but it will do later on. If you want to take a little bit of your sauce out to baste your chicken later on, just take a little bit out at this stage. It's rather than being on the raw chicken. Now we want to add it to our chicken. A handy little hint is if you put your chicken into a plastic bag, and when we pour in our marinade, it makes it extremely easy to coat all of the chicken. We seal it up. Very simple then. Combine it all over the chicken. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that in the fridge. You can do it for about 20 minutes, or you could do it overnight if you're having a barbecue the following day. The longer you leave it, the more the flavours will infuse. By keeping it in the bag as well, we're keeping it separate because it is raw chicken. We can keep it isolated in the fridge. And in the meantime, I'll go ahead and start making the salad. The dressing for our salad is very simple. We have 1 cup of mayonnaise. You can use full fat, low fat, lighter than light, whatever suits your own dietary requirements. We're adding into that our cider vinegar or white wine vinegar, some chives, just chopped into little small pieces, some salt, and then we have our mild yellow mustard. It's like an American style mustard, not too strong. We're simply going to combine all of this together. The mild yellow mustard gives the dressing a beautiful colour. Anytime you're making a mayonnaise dressing and you feel it's a little bit too thick, you can just add a drop of water and it'll help thin it down. It's a great way as well of getting the last of your mayonnaise out of a bottle. Add a little bit of water into it, shake it out, and use it for your dressing. At this stage now, I've already pre-cooked my baby potatoes so they have a few minutes to cool down while I crisp up the bacon. And my chicken legs have been marinating. I'm going to pop them into an oven-proof dish here. I'm just going to spread them all out. And as they're cooking, we can turn them in their own juices. Give them a nice flavour, keep them moist. They're going into my oven, which is preheated to about 180, 190. And we'll probably give them at least 20 minutes. I always pre-cook my chicken before it goes onto the barbecue. I feel it's safest. If you are happy enough, it could go straight onto the barbecue. Now to continue with our baby potato salad with the bacon. I have some oil heating in the pan. I'm going to add the bacon and crisp it up. Once my bacon started to crisp, I added in the onions, and I'm going to let the two of them cook down while the onion softens. Now that my onion has softened down and my bacon is crisp, I'm going to add in our thyme leaves. And some cracked black pepper. This won't need any salt because the bacon has the saltiness in it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the heat off underneath that, and I'm just going to let the flavours infuse while we get the rest of our salad ready. To continue preparing this salad, I'm going to cut the potatoes into smaller manageable pieces. You can take the skins off if you want. Generally speaking, if they fall off, I let them, otherwise I leave them on. And even though these have been cooling for a little while, they're still quite hot to handle, so just be careful. The final stage of our baby potato salad with bacon is to combine all the ingredients together. The potatoes will break up, and that's perfectly all right. And then our mayonnaise going on. There's still some heat in all of our elements here in our salad, so you can serve it as a warm salad. Alternatively, you can let it all cool down, refrigerate it, and have it later on today or tomorrow as a cold salad. I'm going to transfer this into a nice dish for serving. I always think if you've got something that looks well, you might as well show it off. Now we have a beautifully heaped bowl of baby potato salad with bacon. So what I'm doing is I'm going to turn each of the chicken legs just to make sure they're evenly cooked. I've given them about 20 minutes already. And then you can also baste them again with some of the sauce that's on them. So pour a little bit of it back over on top of them, keep them moist. I'm just going to give them maybe another 5 or 10 minutes in the oven, and then if the weather was nice, I'd pop them on the barbecue, but considering today it's raining outside, I'm going to do them on the griddle. I'm just going to crisp them on the outside because they are cooked inside. So our chicken has got some nice colour on it. I'm happy to serve that up.